So yeah, what's happening? I just thought I'd do a little video talking about the Fallout trailer. It dropped the other day. So what we know about it so far, I think it takes place around the same time as Fallout 4. So I think it's like 10 years after New Vegas, but it is on the West Coast. From the first look of it here, it does look like it's taken more the Fallout 4 aesthetic than the older Fallouts. This vault definitely is more reminiscent of the opening of Fallout 4. So yeah, we have Ben off Lost, which is pretty fucking sick, but don't know what sort of character he's playing, but he seems to be narrating the trailer. He seems to be introducing the main character to the world of Fallout, which seems pretty cool. He definitely fits the build of a David Lynchy sort of weird, like, definitely the right feel for a Fallout. The same with Walton Goggins. And yeah, I love the way it says acclaimed creator Todd Howard, but there's no mention of the people who created the original Fallouts. Again, it looks like we're seeing the Brotherhood. It would be nice to see some new enemies, but you know what I mean. Gotta have your super mutants, gotta have your Brotherhood. It's Fallout. You've gotta have your battle caps. Is it just me, or does that hand literally look like something you get out the Asda to like put outside your house for Halloween? Like that, it looks like it's made out of plastic. I don't mean to be such on a downer, but it does just look like cosplay, this trailer. Really happy to see that it looks like it is gonna be as violent as the game, so you've got that on point with the trailer. I've seen some people pointing out that this plane isn't of the era. I don't see it. I think it looks close enough, do you know what I mean? But yeah, this looks a bit like Megaton from 3. Pretty good. I hope it's distinct in itself. It has something about it that makes it different from Megaton. Here we get the first look at Walton Goggins. Later in the trailer it shows him riding a horse with his daughter, so it does look like we're going to see the bombs dropping on LA from his perspective, and then probably have an episode showing what he's been doing for the last 200 years. But yeah, from the most part, the trailer looks just a little bit too barren in this LA. It should be a bit more populated. It is 200 years. It's not like Fallout 76, 30 years after the bombs dropped. This is 200 years later. We should see a bit more, maybe some legionaries, you know what I mean? Just some pockets of civilization. So yeah, it does look like it's going to be a lot of shootouts and stuff like that. And then it looks, is this fucking Jerry off Rick and Morty, but he's got one eye. I've seen a lot of people complain about this. It looks like this vault's going to be mutants. That's going to be this vault's gimmick sort of thing. I just don't know if there's any basis for this, not that I've heard of in the canon so far, so it looks like we're going into uncharted territory. And then again, the Mr. Handy and the turret definitely look like they took a lot of inspiration from Fallout 4, which I don't think is a bad thing. I think that it's a very good looking game. It's like props wise, maybe not the best graphically, but most of the things have good looking designs. So yeah, another Pridwin. That's just it's a bit like, do you know, we need to start adding new things. Fallout can't just be this 5 or 6 different, like, you can't have the big robot fella, super mutants and thingy in every game. We've got to come up with some new ideas, so it doesn't just become like, we don't want to flanderize the license, do we? But overall, I don't want to be too negative. It does look like it could be good. Like the acting and the writers are there. Jonathan Nolan, obviously known for Westworld, Christopher Nolan's brother, so got high hopes. Like, I'd imagine the Legion and the NCR will play a part in it. If not in the first season, definitely in the second. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Overall, it looks like it's done well. It's just it's verging on looking like a bit of a cosplay at times. But yeah, that's pretty much it. In a bit.